Morning children of class 9th. Again we will study physics. Chapter 2. The new topic, graphical representation of linear motion. If a body moves in a straight line path, its motion is in one dimensional and it is called linear motion or rectilinear motion. A linear motion can be studied by the help of the three graphs, that is the distance time graph, or we can say displacement time graph, velocity time graph and acceleration time graph. Children, here we will study first distance time graph. Now listen this. For motion in one dimension in a straight line, since the direction of motion does not change, so the displacement time graph and the distance time graph are same. Similarly, the velocity time graph and the speed time graph are also same. They differ in 2 and 3 dimensional motion, but here we will consider linear motion. So now first distance time graph. From this graph we can determine the velocity of the body. Here children, now see, we will take time on x-axis and displacement we will take on y-axis. From this graph we can determine the velocity of the body. Now this is divided into 3 parts. First part, case 1. If the position of a body does not change with time, the body is said to be stationary. So the displacement time graph is a straight line parallel to the time axis. Here you can see from the figure. This is a straight line parallel to the time axis. Now see the second case. If the body is moving with uniform velocity, its displacement increases by the same amount in each second. So the displacement time graph is a straight line inclined to the time axis. See this figure? It is inclined to the time axis. Now I have taken an example. Let us consider an example. If a body is moving with uniform velocity, its displacement increases by the same amount in each second. You can see from this table. Now we have to find, first we have to plot the graph. See how I have plotted the graph. Time again we will take on x-axis and displacement on y-axis. Time given from 0 to 5 we have written and displacement 0 to 50. Now I have plotted the graph. Now we have to find the velocity. From displacement time graph what we will find? Velocity. Now how we will find? Now for this, take any 2 points. Here I have taken point A and point B. 2 points on the line OP. OP is the line, and draw perpendiculars AD. See, this AD is a perpendicular on y-axis and BE is the perpendicular on y-axis, and AF perpendicular on x-axis and BG perpendicular on x-axis. Now from these points we will find the velocity of the car. Now we know that if we have to find the velocity, we have to find the slope. And how we have to find the slope? Slope is given by y-axis divided by x-axis. That is, from the figure you see on y-axis, see this ED. What is your ED? 40 minus 20. And x-axis you see GF. That is 4 minus 2. So 40 minus 20, it will come 20. 4 minus 2, it will come 2. So velocity of the car is 10 meter per second. Case 3. If a body moves with variable velocity, the displacement time graph is not a straight line, but it is a curve. The velocity can be obtained by finding the slope of the tangent drawn on the curve at that instant of time. See here, I have plotted the graph. Again, I have taken an example. If a body is moving with a variable velocity, see time 0 second, 2, 5 second, 6 second, displacement you see, it is moving with a variable velocity. See, I have plotted the graph and this is the tangent. You can take it that is at any instant of time you can take. See, this is the tangent, and now how we will plot the graph? The distance time graph is curve PQ. This is a curve PQ. Now how we will find the velocity of the body? The velocity of the body is equal to slope of the tangent BD. Now you see, if we are finding the velocity of the body at time 5 second and the distance 30 meter at 5 second and the distance 30 meter. So again that slope we will say y-axis divided by x-axis. So y-axis this BC. See this BC. What is BC? 50 minus 10. 50 minus 10 upon x-axis CD. CD 7 minus 3. So it will come 40 by 4, that is 10 meter per second. Now coming to the velocity time graph. Second our graph is velocity time graph. In velocity time graph, again time will be we will take on x-axis and velocity we will take on y-axis. And from this graph we will determine the displacement of the body in a certain time interval. Here also it is divided into two cases. So case 1, if a body is in motion with uniform velocity, that is velocity remain constant with time, the velocity time graph is a straight line parallel to the time axis. See, here I have plotted this straight line AB represents the velocity time graph of a body moving with a uniform velocity. Now we have to find the displacement. We know displacement is equal to velocity into time. So here we will find the area of a rectangle OABC. See this part, this shaded portion we have to find. Now area of a rectangle we know, that is length into breadth. And what is our length? This is 5 into breadth, this is 4. So displacement will come 20 meter. Now coming to the case 2, if the velocity is increasing by an equal amount in each second, that is the body is moving with uniform acceleration. So the velocity time graph is a straight line inclined to the time axis. You can see from this figure. Again I have taken an example. Let's see from this table ki velocity is increasing 0 meter per second, then 10, then 20, then 30, increasing by an equal amount in each second. Velocity is increasing. So we have plotted the graph. Now you see this OP line is inclined to the time axis. Now what we will find? Again we have to find the distance travelled by the body. Now I am finding the distance travelled by the body in 3 seconds. So what is the formula? Is equal to area of triangle. See, it is in a shape of a triangle OPQ, and we know that area of a triangle is equal to half base into height is equal to half base. You see this 3 height till 30. So it will come 45 meter. Like this we can find the distance from a given graph. Now children, we will do the numerical exercise 2B, page 49. First numerical, a body is moving in a straight line and its displacement in various instants of time is given over here. We have to plot displacement time graph and we have to calculate total distance travelled in interval 1 second to 5 second. Second, average velocity in time interval 1 second to 5 second. First children, we have to plot the displacement time graph. See, again the same thing, time we will take on x-axis, displacement we will take on y-axis. See the time 0 to 7, so I have taken 0 to 7. See the displacement 2 to 24. So I have taken 2 to 24. Now we have to plot the graph. 0 second displacement 2 meter. 1 second displacement 6 meter. 2 second displacement 12 meter. See, like this we have plotted the graph. Now first what we have to find? We have to find total distance travelled in 1 second to 5 second. The distance travelled in 1 second to 5 second, you can see 1 second means 6 meter, 5 second means 18 meter. So 18 minus 6 is equal to 12 meter is the total distance travelled in 1 second to 5 second. Now second is the average velocity. See, average velocity in 1 second to 5 second is equal to, we know the formula, average velocity is equal to displacement upon time. Displacement just now we have taken out 12, and time how we will find? 5 second to 1 second. 5 to 1, that is 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. So for 12 by 4 it will give 3 meter per second is the average velocity. This assignment I have given, these numericals you have to do. Following table gives the displacement of a car at different instants of time. Here this table they have given. First you have to draw the displacement time graph and you have to find the average velocity of car. Second, what will be the displacement of a car at 2.5 second and 4.5 second. Answers are also given. You can check your numerical also. Next question. From the displacement time graph of a cyclist given in this figure, see this figure, what you have to find? The average velocity in first 4 seconds, the displacement from the initial position at the end of 10 seconds, the time after which he reaches the starting point. See this figure.